What affects hormone balance in women, or imbalance, as it were?
So whether we're talking about premenopause or postmenopause, there are some similar factors that are going to affect that hormone balance. One is stress. Impacts everything in our lives, right? It's certainly going to impact premenopausally. Typically what you'll see is a rise in estrogens in relation to progesterone, so that ratio becomes a little bit off. You get more of those PMS symptoms, inflammatory symptoms that go along with menses, so cramping, PMS, dysmenorrhea, excessive bleeding. Those types of symptoms can be linked to stress. And then postmenopausally, our adrenal glands are the glands that take over primarily, not fully, for our sex hormone production. Our adrenal glands are also the glands that produce our cortisol, which is our stress hormone. If we've taxed those little adrenals out our whole life, living a high-stress lifestyle, chances are they're not going to be able to function as well and produce enough sex hormones. So then that leaves us with, you know, the uncomfortable symptoms that can sometimes accompany menopause,
like hot flashes.
Hot flashes, weight gain, vaginal dryness, anxiety, depression, bone loss, muscle loss,
hair loss too.
Yep, hair loss is another one. So oftentimes changes in memory will be another thing that women will typically complain of, that can certainly be linked to estrogen, testosterone, or progesterone.
So to balance our hormones, whether we're just in the early stages of menopause, like perimenopause, or even prior to that, we just what do we need to take?
So nourishing your adrenal glands, you know, eating well, diet. It's, I tell most of my clients, you know, 50% of your results you're going to get from your diet. You know, there isn't going to be one magic pill you're going to take. So the foundation is always going to be diet for me. On top of that, you know, general things, the multivitamin, the omega-3 fatty acids. Hormones are actually fats. They're fat molecules. And so omega-3 fatty acids are a building block for those hormones. So, you know, the better fat ratios that you have in your body, the better hormone production you're going to have. That's another big one. Again, stress reduction, or learning to deal with the stresses you have in a better way. All kinds of techniques out there, exercise, you know, meditation, you know, calming, learning to calm yourself, to calm your breathing, to calm your physical environment can be helping too. So learning to deal with stress management is a big part of it.
So you don't want to use your adrenals up before you get to menopause.
That's right.
And you can do it, right?
Yep, by running a high-stress lifestyle. There are many herbs out there called adaptogens that help our body deal with stress. Some of those adaptogens that are specifically beneficial for women, some of the ones that I think of especially for premenopausal women would be rhodiola, which is a Siberian plant, Eleutherococcus, schizandra. Postmenopausally, again, the schizandra. Rhodiola is a good one, but even more so the ginseng is another one. It actually has a phytoestrogenic effect. So that's a very nice
Any particular ginseng, or just ginseng in general?
One that I think of, so Siberian ginseng is the one that I typically will use.
Well, I appreciate your explanation.
You're welcome.